happen because the truth is
talk about it.
There's too much oversaturation, especially with the introduction of the internet. Like people who are looking to invest into music or sign people can literally just go through YouTube in 30 minutes, listen to 100 people and be like, that guy sounds great. What's his Twitter like? Garbage. All right, next. This guy's Twitter's good. He sounds good. How's his Instagram? Not good. Next. And then until they find the perfect combination. So you have to realize that it's a matter of being able to develop yourself musically, but also understand that, like, since this is growing and oversaturated, people are finding out methods to get in front of new people every single day. So you either have to evolve with the game, or it's just going to leave you behind and you're going to be chasing your tail for a few years until you find out that's what you needed to do in the first place.
Accurate.
Damn it, man.
I hope all y'all up-and-coming listeners,
it's true.
up-and-coming artists heard that, man.
I hope so, too, because I want you to make it.
Jewels.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't.
And
I
then,
want to record that and play it
another
over
thing
and
I think
over
you
and over
like.
again.
I think another thing is like people shouldn't be intimidated by the market. Like a lot of people are like, man, I don't know if my music can make it. Like I just heard that new blah blah blah. It's not sounding the same. I don't know. People like artists have to understand that there's a demographic for everything. So it's like, and it's not about taking the whole world. Like you can't name one artist right now that has every listener in the world. It's a matter of they took their demographic, and then their demographic grew itself. So it's like, for instance, like you could have worked at Walmart for the last 20 years, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you rap about. There are enough people who work at Walmarts and Kroger's and this and that would identify with that and follow you. And that's like a crazy example. So just take what you got. Exactly. If your lane's going to work, nobody else's lane matters. That doesn't speed or slow your lane. So it's like just stay in yours, you know, and just wish other people happiness, you know, because you're already taken care of. You know?
I definitely agree with that 100%. And so, what are some of your do's and don'ts when it comes to marketing as an artist?
This is the heavy one.
Stop. Say I'm an inbox. Okay.
Oh my God. There it is. That's it. That's it. You're amazing. Yes. Stop fucking spamming people.
God
it's
damn.
like it's so damaging to your brand. Like look at it like this. If you got 5,000 friends on your Facebook, you go spam 2,000 of those. You might pull, like say for a YouTube video, you might pull, if you're lucky, 260 views off of those thousands. So it's like you just got those 260 views, but potentially negated thousands of people that would listen and watch and buy over and over and over again. Because the honest to God truth is, nobody wants to be woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning on a group message with 116 people in it to hear your new hit single that you made on a remix of a Drake industry beat.
Oh my God!
I be leaving the group and shit.
Yeah, what? Bro,
I'll
take the battery out my phone. Like
I block them and report them as spam.
You spamming me,
it's terrible. Like the spam really, like this is the whole thing. Like, and this, like, I really hope a lot of people are listening because this is like the thing. Like when you spam, you're shoving it down their throat, and don't nobody want that. Like the thing you have to do is use like different aesthetics of marketing and promotion to make the listeners feel like they found it. Like it's not a matter of like force. It's a matter of like you're still forcing it because you're consistently putting it in front of their face, but they're not looking at it like that. They're looking at it like they have the option to interact. And then when that choice is there, there's a lot less resistance, and you get a lot more of it's a lot more of an efficient outcome.
Absolutely right.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
So quit fucking spamming.
Please, because I'm tired of blocking y'all. My block list is growing by
Block
the
list
damn
on
hour. It used to grow by the day. That joint is growing by the minute. Like, I got people sending me messages while I'm live on the air spamming me. Like, come on.
I give no one access.
Yeah, real shit.
I'm the only one that have my page open.
Zero. No access. I don't like people on purpose.
The only thing I like about spam is like I know I can sell them marketing services. Like
and that was my next question. Do you offer marketing for other artists, or you just work the market
like,
for yourself?
To a certain extent, it's on a case by case basis because like I do like to a certain extent like have like a decent amount of resources to do that and knowledge, but it's like. It just depends if it's a situation that's worth it. Like, if somebody's going to pay me enough to where it's like I'm going to let go of a piece of knowledge and resource that I was going to use towards myself and nothing else, then I would be open to that. But honestly, my favorite thing is I like win-wins. Like, I like mutually beneficial things. Like, hey, you know, like I got, say, like, for instance, like I got Hip Hop Weekly magazine. You got somebody over at the Source. Want to trade? Like, like I book shows out here. You book shows out there. You want to trade, and we each cover flights within $100 margin. Like, just like stuff like that. It's just all about the win-wins. Because at the end of the day, like people are too worried about making like a couple little pennies right now because they've been investing. But it's like you have to build the value of what it is you do so you can actually command that. Like you'll see people online like, yeah, what's up, man? I sell features for $100. It's like, why?
Right.
Like it's like
I say that shit all the time.
It's just ridiculous. Like if you're selling a feature for that low, it's like you don't even need to worry. Like you're concentrating on trying to get $100 out of everybody. You need to worry about how to get that feature to 5K.
Right.
Like that's the real thing.
I agree with that 100%.
So yeah, I'll sell it. So it's like I'll sell or trade if somebody's got something worth it, but it just don't feel bad if I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
Right.
I think when you do trades and stuff like that, people respect you more.
Absolutely, because they're like, oh, you're plugged too. Now you did this. Now what can we do next?
We're growing
It's
a
helped
network.
me help you.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're growing a network. So, as a dream achiever, what would you consider to be your greatest achievement?
As of so far, man, I would say my best achievement is working on getting this community fund going and like had the progress that's doing. Like what I'm doing right now is actually I have a project coming out soon, an EP called Dream Architect, and 100% of all of my album sales I'm donating to a community fund from my hometown. And like basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna coordinate with the city government to make a community fund, and I'm gonna start buying like cheap houses out there and renovating them and giving a family a year lease of free rent, so like they can get back on their feet and get back together. And like every year times like however many houses, like that many families get like a year to like get their shit together and just be productive and just help us all as a whole. So like I'd say that's like the thing I'm the proudest of at this current point, but I'm sure that will change in the next couple of years because I just want to keep making it bigger.
Right.
That's big. I like
That
that.
that's dope as hell.
Like that's one of my biggest passions. That's one of DG's passion is giving back to the community.
You have to.
And like so
They give it to you, you have to give it back. It's just like I just look at myself as like a responsibility bank account. Like if you're gonna blow your bread and not put it towards the community, I'm gonna make something that you would blow bread towards too, and then I'm just gonna put it into the community. So like just look at me as like a little mini bank account or like a little Roth IRA for the hood.
I kind of feel the same way. Yeah, I like that. I like that for real.
Yep, can't do nothing but respect it. What dream would you have to achieve before you believe that you made it? I've been doing my research.
Man, I see this is weird just because of like my set of beliefs. Like as far as I'm concerned, I'm already there.
Okay.
Like it's like I knew that I was gonna do it before I made the decision to do it, or I wouldn't have did it. So it's like as far as I'm concerned, every single day is better than the last one. So like every day is the best one. Every day is like, yes, I'm at this pinnacle. Next day, yes, I'm at this level. Next day, I just met this person, made this plug. So it's like I don't want to put a cap on my value or worth. So I couldn't even name it. Maybe if like I figure out how to turn into like pure energy, like I'll quit.
Okay.
Like maybe
well, you might have to because the government probably kidnap you or something.
Right.
So
Saying, hey, don't give them no idea.
I mean, I'm just saying. So.
Yeah, like, but yeah, nah, I don't want to, like, cause I figure when you're like, yo, as soon as I get this done, I'm good, I'm out. It's like you immediately just set your cap. Like that's what your value is, that's your limit. And like I just want to be like, I can do this, but then as soon as I do that, I can do this, and then there's stuff up here I don't even know exists yet, but I'm gonna see in a minute. Like,
I think that pretty
You
much
have no
answered my
salary
next
cap.
question.
Yeah,
my
oh,
next
none ever.
question was, what is your definition of making it? And so,
making it, this is the whole thing. It's like it's all dependent. It's all determined by perception. Like it's all making it is like, look at it like this. Why you want to get money? Because you want to be successful. Why you want to be successful? At the end of the day, all those things all boil back to you just want to be happy. So it's like, and luckily for us, we're blessed with the power of perception. So however we determine life is what it is. So we can just be like, oh, I'm happy, and technically you're happy. Like figure right now there's somebody in a third world country in like a house that's like partially made out of like shit. And they might be experiencing levels of happiness that like you or I might not ever, touch. And it's just all decision. So at the end of the day, all making it is just being happy about what you do. You're winning the second you do it after that.
I can't say no more. I definitely agree with that. And so, out of all of the songs that you have created, which one would you say is your personal favorite and why?
I would have to say, man, dang, that's hard. Okay, so my favorite top 15. No, I'm just playing. I say like my favorite songs right now that I've made currently, not considering like the future, is like I have a song out right now called Doobie off of my new EP coming out. That's like, I really like that just because of the experience like that I went through while making the video, traveling with my guy Louis from Epidemic Media, just like the whole adventure behind it. It was like a really meaningful experience to me. And then as far as I would say is like lyrics, my favorite song on there is probably called Mean with my brother Fat Fat. By the way, shout out to Fat Fat in Arizona. That's my brother. that was just like, it's called Mean, and it's just kind of like a message out to the people, like, hey, this is what's going on. Understand that, like, we're at the point where the next generation's about to fold over, so we can't keep like chasing our tail and repeating history. Like, that's kind of the method and like the mythology behind it. So like I said, that's my favorite.
All right, that's what's up. And what projects are you currently working on that we should definitely be paying attention to?
Oh, thank you. So right now I got my EP getting ready to come out. I don't have an exact release on it yet. I'm just waiting on the video we shot right now to last night to get edited down, just so everything's just ready to just flow all at once. All the FM, all the radio, all the like visual stuff, just all at once.
Okay.
But it'll be here soon. Like I say, it'll definitely be here within the next 60 days. So I'm working on that. And then I'm getting ready to work with a few artists overseas, like my guy Fizzy over out in Australia. I'm working on a project called Zipps McGee, Citizens of the World Volume 1. And it'll basically be a collab project between me and artists from the UK, Japan, Germany, and Australia.
Okay, that's what's up. We had a UK and we had a Japan.
Yeah, we had
Well, hip-hop's a national sport now, so it's like we have to come to terms with, like, at the end of the day, the vast majority of artists, like, it's like there's a yearning to want to be the best, and now it's a global sport, so it's like new techniques are being developed, so it's like you definitely want to pay attention to those, before you get left behind due to lack of knowledge.
Right.
I definitely understand that. All right, so you have any performances coming up?
Let me see.
Artists, take note. He has to check his.
Please
Let me
take
check
note.
my calendar.
He didn't.
Right?
He didn't
Take
say I
fucking
don't
note.
know. He didn't say we're
He
gonna
said,
get back
"Hold
to
on,
you." He
let
said,
me
"Hold on, let me
check."
check."
You gotta get in that calendar.
I'll be performing towards the end of this month at AZ Top Martial Arts with my brother. That's that's a little thing we got going on with Coach G. Shout out to Coach G. Thank you for the opportunity. We'll be out there doing a real cool little thing. We'll also be having some fights going on there too. So that'll be real fun. And then I was looking through it and my battery almost died, so I was like, man, dang. But that's the first one I saw.
All right. And so, did you want to give everybody your social media plugs where they can find you?
Oh, yeah, I need those. Yeah, absolutely. Could you please follow me because it really helps me out, by the way. So my social medias are, so you can hit me up on Facebook under Zipps McGee, ZIPPS MCGEE. And then on Instagram, it is ZIPPS _MCGEE. And it's the same thing on Twitter. And then anything else, really, you can just type in my name in Google, like just whatever first 5 pages.
Oh, you see that? That's a boss
Shit
move.
like
The first
that right
5
there.
pages. Okay, but we see you.
He's Googleable.
Yeah, he's Googleable.
Google me, baby.
Google
Do
me,
your
baby.
Google.
Do your Google.
Gotta make a song like that.
Hey,
Google
yo.
me, baby.
Oh, yeah, hey, I wanted to, just real quick, when y'all just talked about making a song, hey, I just wanted to say, the intro song that y'all have for the show,
Uh-huh.
I dug that. I just wanted to,
Boy,
I just wanted to
boy.
talk, I just wanted to,
Salute
Toss
to
that
Enough
out
the
there.
Legend.
Oh, my
He loved
God.
it.
Last
enough
week
for
he
that
was
one.
in studio
Yeah, he
doing it
did the
live. The
remix
remix
live.
live in studio last week.
That's
that
one of
must
our
have been
older girls.
fun.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
It was a good time.
Oh, my God.
It was dope. It was dope.
I'm like, don't I keep
He's
saying
a
this?
killer
Oh,
on the
my God,
microphone,
like-
man. He's a killer, man.
Salute
Crazy.
Enough the Legend.
God.
Yeah.
Shout out, enough.
All right. And so, do you have any shout-outs?
Oh, man.
I'm disappointed.
I'm gonna
in the
try.
difference.
I'm gonna try and keep them
Why?
constrained because, like, I just love people. So I'd be like, we could have like a phone book. I'd just be like, shout out to Greg Thompson, like you're probably amazing. Like, but no, I just want to give a shout out. You know what I'm saying, to my guy Louis with Epidemic Media, my brother Fat, one of my artists out in Michigan, Amaze, Swigs out here in Las Vegas, and Christian, who helped out, with scouting some of the locations and getting some of the models. Really appreciate that. They really came through in the clutch. So yeah, shout out to y'all, and I want to give a shout out to you guys for having me. I think that's like, I wouldn't even be saying this if it weren't for y'all. So I'm gonna say in this specific question, y'all will be my biggest shout out. So shout out to the Royal Takeover Radio Show.
Copy. Salute.
Yeah,
It's all love, brother. It's
All right, so I have another question that
Yes,
I have
she
to ask
does.
you.
It's
Okay.
a must. It's a
And
show
it's
question.
not by choice that I'm asking you
It's
this
a show question.
Please understand
It's a
this.
show question.
I have to explain this. It's not my question that I have to ask you, but everybody.
What
who
the
comes,
fuck is this question? Everyone got
who
tense. They're
comes
like,
on this show,
if she's gonna ask it.
I'm just waiting on the answer.
They wait.